SUVs are currently the most important vehicles in the fleet for all car manufacturers. At Volvo, the XC40, 60 and 90 account for over half of total sales. To keep it that way in the future, the Swedes have come up with a new product, Care by Volvo, which is commonly known as flat rate.
Volvo introduced Care by Volvo, a new mobility concept with the world premiere of the XC40. Put simply, this is a car subscription model where a customer pays a monthly flat rate which enables them to use the car. They have a fixed amount to pay regularly and nothing else to worry about. They don't have to register and insure the vehicle. Besides the flat rate, they only pay the gasoline or the diesel.
Every 6 months, the customer can configure a new vehicle. Care by Volvo was first launched with the XC40 vehicles and the V60 combo, all other Volvo models following its example. But which Volvo model could be the one for you? The most important segment in Volvo's portfolio is SUVs. We will present all XC models in the Salzburg region. Let's start with the bestseller. The XC60 has replaced the bigger XC90 as the best-selling Volvo SUV.
It's a fact that all Volvo XC models are very comfortable on the road. That's for sure. Here is the ultimate hardness test, a construction site with the asphalt demolished. The suspension actually works quite well. Of course, you realize that you're on gravel, but I think that's okay. The steering is very smooth in my opinion. If I go into the driving mode momentum now, yes, I notice a little something. It's a bit harder, a little less maneuverable. So I would find it normal now. That would be the comfort mode for me. The comfort mode itself is a bit too easy for me. There could be another step up there.
Just like its brothers, the XC60 uses a modular principle that includes the platform and motor drives. Manual or automatic transmission, all-wheel or front-wheel drive, as well as 2 gasolines, 3 diesels, and a hybrid engine version are available. The finishing is on a very high level both inside and out. The test car accounts for €67,000. And that with the small 112 kilowatt D3 diesel engine, which corresponds to the entire engine range of the XC models of the Euro 6D temp emission standard. Its 6.1 liter fuel consumption, according to WLTP standards, is realistic. With the D3 engine, the 6-speed manual transmission and front-wheel drive, Volvo pushes the starting price to €41,000. Still no bargain, but almost €20,000 less than the XC top model. At 4.95 meters, the XC90 is the longest in the range. Depending on the specification, it weighs about 2.4 tons. The Swedish battleship comes standard with all-wheel drive and automatic transmission.
Finally, this is XC90 and not just one. I have 4 to choose from. I'll have a hard time deciding again, which one do I take? R-Design, Inscription, Momentum, a diesel, 2 hybrids, a gasoline engine. I think I'll go for the hybrid. That would interest me. Then I still have the choice between white R-Design and such a cool blue-gray Inscription. Our design has the advantage again. Here is Thor's hammer. We know that from the headlamps, also installed below. And of course you can see it on the R-Design rims. But I think I'll take the Inscription hoping to get seat massage. Although the steering wheel, the infotainment system, and the dashboard are all virtually identical to the XC60 model, the space here feels completely different. Sure, it's much bigger, but also much more luxurious. Just look at the materials in here. It is real wood, in the center console we have leather, That's what the XC60 lacked in my opinion. That's where you notice the price difference. The XC60 was about 67,000 euros. This one, the way it is equipped, would cost about 100,000. And it is significantly more comfortable. It is much quieter inside. With the automatic transmission, I like it much more. And you get the feeling as if the car was almost driving itself.
The current XC90 has been on the market since 2014, but still makes a top modern impression with pleasant proportions and clear surfaces that make this model timelessly chic. There are tons of safety and assistance systems under the sheet metal painted denim blue metallic that help the car score 5 stars in crash tests. Not only the high security makes a high-quality XC90 to the popular luxury family car, its variability makes it the perfect companion for parents and children. Optionally, the XC90 can be ordered with 7 seats. Passengers in the back seats can enjoy adjustable backrests and individually adjustable seats. 226 kilowatts from the double supercharged gasoline engine adds to the 291 kilowatt electric engine, which is more than enough to dynamically move the heavy SUV from the spot. Volvo does not want to position its SUVs in the luxury segment, but rather just below in the premium segment. However, the prices for the XC90 range between 60,000 and 120,000 euros, which is closer to the luxury segment. The Flat Rate Care by Volvo program would give a monthly rate of at least 900 euros, taxes, insurance, inspection, and tire change included. Volvo's off-road capabilities are not outstanding, but with permanent all-wheel drive and optimal air suspension, which adjusts the ground clearance between 23 and 27 centimeters, one is prepared for more than just climbing mountain gravel roads. Which XC is the right one for whom? Now we are moving on to the newest member of the XC family, the XC40. The small crossover will get a new gasoline engine in 2018, the T3. It is the first 3-cylinder made by Volvo.
Before getting a real impression of the engine, I look at the interior design. It is also reminiscent of XC60, XC90, which means very high quality. Of course, the touchscreen is also there. However, unlike the others, the start button is now in the middle console, just like in cars of different brands. Volvo's Swedish image is also very important to the company, so they keep it in all their cars. For example, they always have a Swedish flag sewn in here on the seats, then Swedish cities engraved in rubber on the glove compartment, and another Swedish flag outside under the lid of the mother hood. Looks very cool, and it is really unique. There's nowhere else you could see something of the kind. And here in the front part of the hood, there's another rubber Swedish flag. The Volvo XC40 is 4.42 meters long, weighs 1.6 tons, which is not small for such a small SUV, being at the same level as BMW X1 and Mercedes GLA, but it's not overly expensive. The same goes for the finishing, which is very high quality for all three. The XC40 can probably stand out the most both in terms of design and image.
As for the design, it stands out among its big brothers. A two-tone exterior finish in Amazon blue and ice white, as well as confident 19-inch alloy wheels, makes the XC40 look youthful and dynamic. The all-round planking and 21-centimeter ground clearance ensure its popular off-road look. The sporty-style C-pillar also looks chic, however, it hinders the back overview. Although the XC40 is not quite as high quality as XC60 and 90, it is also quite outstanding in its segment. The light gray fabric seats are an eye-catcher. Besides, they are 1,200 euros cheaper than the leather ones. The T3 3-cylinder 116 kilowatt gasoline engine with turbocharger is the first step into the Volvo XC world. Few 3-cylinder engines today have more power than this one. Its consumption should be at 6.4 liters per 100 kilometers. The XC40 is stylish. It impresses with optimal highlights and the trunk that is only 40 liters less spacious than that of its bigger brother. The seats will be enough for many, and with the budget of most buyers being limited, the XC40 is the most reasonable car among the XCs. XC40, 60 or 90. Except for the space and horsepower figures, they are quite similar. Volvo benefits from its extremely good image. It doesn't look cheap or too fancy. The Swedes build their cars for the solvent upscale middle class who value design, quality finishing and safety, and who consciously opt for reason, premium, or unobtrusive luxury between the XCs.